Hey friends, how are you? How have you been? It's been, like a month since my last video. So, lots to share today. So much has gone on. But, I have notes because if not, I'm a scrambled mess. Scrambled eggs. So where to start? I guess, I hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody's January was fantastic. Hello, March. How did that happen? No idea. Yeah, it's been a crazy roller coaster ride over the last 4 weeks. So, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Case, and this is my channel, Jeep Girl Stitches. And this is where primarily I show my full coverage cross-stitch pieces that I'm working on. And occasionally, I'm going to try to separate everything. So, other crafts will be listed as other crafts, and like what they are as far as like diamond painting or crochet or anything like that. That they're all going to be separate videos. I'm not going to do one big video. It's too much for me to handle right now. So when I have other crafts, I will do a separate video to show you that stuff. Let's see what else. Yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit of a longer video. I was doing so good at being like every week, and then life got in the way. Stress, health, emotional issues, my mental health, you name it, it got in the way. It tore me down. And so I have 4 weeks worth of progress to show you. So we have, what did I figure out? 9 projects total to share with you. I have some Stitchy kindness, I have shout outs, and just a little bit more in the life update, if anybody's interested. So, yeah, let's get into what I think is organized chaos. I try to be organized, but let's face it, I'm chaotic, so it doesn't always work that way. I do have everything in project bags. I did unzip them, but crinkling and all that stuff. I'm hoping that you can hear me. My furnace keeps kicking on. It's cold here in Michigan. My hat. I had physical therapy today, and I didn't have time to blow dry my hair before going to get in the pool. So I put my hat on, and now my hair is a funky mess. And I like my hat because it's warm. Hubby got it for me for Christmas, so I love it. It's got my 2 little pom-poms. So let's see. We're going to start off with, before I get into this, my son, Cam, my youngest, is going to work on editing my videos for me and uploading them through his internet because it's faster, and that will hopefully take away some of my frustrations. I basically need him to put the picture of where you seen it last time and where it is now. So if him and I are able to figure that out, you will see those pictures up on the screen. I love seeing that on other people's videos, and I've been on YouTube almost a year now, and I still haven't figured it out. It's a lost cause with me. I have other things I want to do with my time besides trying to finagle all of that. But Cam said he would help, and he would do that for me and then upload from his place where he has super fast internet. So we are going to try that with this video. So if you see those pictures, we got it. If you don't, we're going to keep working on it, because I also want to be able to go back through videos and see progress. I can look through my phone, but it's a heck of a lot more fun to look on here and see where I was at and how far I got each week, or every 2, or whenever I upload. Okay, enough about that. Rambling. I always ramble. So first off is going to be Water Hole Master. This is supersized max color, and this is David Penfound artworks, charted by Michelle Sayada over at Heaven and Earth Designs. And this one, the printer didn't do well at all printing it out, but yeah, big one, big project. If you remember right, this was the one that we had built the PVC frame for, so that I could work all the way across. We're still working on getting the ergonomics right on that one, so that I'm comfortable there without any added pain. So for now, it is off of that frame, and it is on a Q-snap. So last time you saw this one, I was at 0.39%, and now I'm at 0.71%. So I 25 count 1/1 full cross. I've made it to here, and I've decided with this one, for now, since I'm more comfortable in my chair and doing physical therapy, the office chair I'm sitting in is not comfortable at this point in time. So with this one, I am going to, I went as far as my Q-snap, and now I'm going to come back, and I am going to work another 10 by 20 blocks all the way across and go from there with it. I'm going to work this one for now within the Q-snap, so I don't have to keep moving it. It's getting too much for my hands to constantly keep pulling these sides off. Sorry. Oh, the light coming in the windows. I have very light sensitive eyes, so the light coming in the windows is not helping. But yeah, so I'm excited for this one. I used this one for my Stitch With Me the last time, and I'll probably continue to do that. So I'll just bring it in. Not a super whole lot to see. You know, a bird here, lots of trees, background. With these two coming across, I'm hoping to start getting into the elephant that's here. I just think I'm going to get too bored if I try to do all the way across, and it's going to become, you know, too much for my hands, and I won't have a whole lot to show. So this is the plan for this one right now, is to continue with Royal Rose. And Royal Rose is from Alison Royal Stitcher on YouTube. So if you're interested in Royal Rose, she has just done a bunch more tutorials and put them out. So I will link her down below. And this chart was inspired by Jamima. Sorry, Jamima, the Rocking Stitcher. She's doing Water Hole Master, and she has a lot done. You should go check out her progress. It is fantastic. And she stitches in hand. And to wrangle all of this fabric, now mind you, it is doubled and back in over here, and the same with the bottom, but I mean, this fabric is monstrous. So she wrangles all of this and stitches in hand. So she's doing fantastic. I love it. So yeah, so we are at 0.71%, and with not having to move the Q-snap now and just working within that space, I'm hoping to get some more progress on this, along with some more Stitch With Me's. so that we can all watch it come together. I had a very good response, positive response from my Stitch With Me that I did. Just gonna put that down there. So yeah, it was nice to be able to just stitch and chat as if I had somebody in the room with me, and get the thoughts out of my melon here and just kind of out. So yeah, and I wasn't sure that I would be able to stitch a high confetti piece and talk at the same time, and it was actually a lot easier than I thought. So yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, piece number 2 is my Santa piece. This is Checking It Twice. Artwork by Donna Gelsinger. Again, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I love this piece. This was my monogamous stitching in December to see how much I could get done. And you guys, I'm having so much fun with this one. It hasn't been pulled out as much as I would like, but progress is progress. My focus is on my secret piece at this point in time. So if the secret piece fits in my challenges, well then secret piece gets done as my focus. So this one, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I have made it all the way across, and then a few times and I'm back. So I will take this one out. I just want to be able to show kind of where I'm at with this piece. So I'm not gonna take that off, unfortunately. But so the last time you seen this one, it was at 7.24%. Now it's at 7.56%. So not as much progress as I would have liked. But again, my focus is on my other piece that I would like to get done before Christmas of this year to gift it. So I'll just bring you in. The detail in these Christmas ornaments and lights is amazing. And you come across the window and you get into the brickwork of the fireplace. And that bow, you guys, I fell in love with that bow. I could not wait to work on that bow. So this one, I'm hoping to get some more work on. Again, this one is being done in Royal Rose. This one isn't as long across, so I think my plan for this one will continue to be going all the way across 10 by 20 blocks, rows at a time, just to continue to see the full piece come together. The key snap on this one, because I have gotten quite a bit done, the key snap is looser on this one, and because it's not so big, I just think that it'll be okay. Sorry, knocking paper around. I think that this one would be okay to continue to work across the rows. So that's Checking It Twice. And again, it's it'll get pulled out as challenges call for it. This week, my challenges, all but my one challenge, my focus piece, worked into. So that's been that stitching this week. But next week, I have to pull out a few other pieces. So on my next video, you'll see a little bit more. Okay, next I want to show you a stitching shelf. This is Supersized Max Color. This is artwork by Amy Stewart. This one is one that Carol Zook from C Zook on YouTube. She started a Facebook group and a hashtag for anybody that wanted to start this one. There's a lot of different variants of what people are doing, whether they're doing a mini, they're doing a crop, a quick stitch, you know, there's a regular size. There's so many different variations. It's fun to go onto the hashtag or the Facebook group and see everybody's progress. And everybody starts out somewhere different, and they're stitching it different, and it's just a lot of fun to watch that and see. This one is not in a Q-snap because I had to borrow the Q-snap. Again, this is all of them are 25 count 1/1 full cross. So this one, last time you saw a stitching shelf, I was at 0.34%, and now I'm at 0.44%. So I got a little bit of progress on it. My hands are not wanting to work with me today. So this one is one that I am converting to Royal Rose. It is very confetti heavy. So I kind of just started here, and I'm kind of just working my way across. So I didn't get very far, but again, the confetti in this is phenomenal. So much. It slows me down so much. But I am loving the detail. And yeah, this one will probably take me forever, but that's okay. As long as I'm stitching, I'm happy. If I'm stitching, if I'm crafting, I'm happy. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. Not really worried about all that stuff right now. I just enjoy being part of the group and watching what everybody's doing. Next is going to be my Olaf piece. This was a chart that I found on Etsy, and this one is being done because Dylan absolutely loves Olaf. So this one's fun. Last time you seen Olaf, I was at 1.87%. I am now at 2.19%. So this one, when I pulled this one out, I kind of changed my mind a bit. I decided that I didn't necessarily want to, sorry, there was something on pattern, I wasn't sure. Yeah, I didn't necessarily want to work on all black. So I've added in some color. So I think I'm going to just slowly convert this one to Royal Rose as well. So if you can see, I've got some pink and some yellow going. So I just needed some color in my life. So these are all of my threads finishing on the front that need to be worked over yet. So yeah, I like this one. I want to get more work done on this one, but again, I have a focus piece now for this year, and my plan is to get that done before Christmas. So these other ones will come out when a challenge permits, and well, if the focus piece fits in, then it fits in, and that's what I'm focusing on. Project number 5 is the Reef. This was my first Heaven and Earth designs that I started, and I started it on 18 count 2/1 full cross. Realized shortly after that my favorite is 25 count 1/1 full cross, so I've switched it and restarted. So the Reef, artwork by John Enright. Again, not good with the printer. I don't know what the printer does. It's wonky. This is a max color, regular size max color. Again, this is a Heaven and Earth Designs. Last time you seen the Reef, I was at 0.56%. And I am now at 0.44%. 0.65%. So not a super whole lot of work the last 4 weeks. Oops, bumped my tablet. However, I did get some more done. So working on those fish. Isn't that just awesome? Look at the detail. Fantastic. I love it. So this one is going to need some more work on it. So I will work on that. I have yearly challenges, weekly, monthly, and yearly. So this one comes out when it's called, and it is needed for my yearly Travel the Olympics. But I need to get my week-long challenges and make sure that my month-long challenges are done first, and then I focus on my yearly Travel the Olympics challenges. Okay. Number 6 is Super Size Max Color Toy Shop. And this is artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Hayde. And you see all that detail? So much fun stuff. This is what I call my I Spy project. So it gives me all of the good I Spy vibes. This one was inspired by Sharon over at Fun with Cross Stitch. She is working on hers. She's gotten a lot done. Hers looks fantastic. Yeah, you gotta go see hers. It's amazing. I cannot wait for mine to be that far. So I did take it out of the Q snap. We'll see. Hang on, I'm gonna put a paper behind it. I'm in my dining room today. It's just easier. Lots of crinkles and rumbles. Sorry guys. I'm having some issues with my hands, and I had pool therapy today, so I'm a little exhausted. Okay, so let me get those threads out of the way. Okay, so this one, the last time you saw this one, I was at 0.49%. I am now at 0.78%. So I've gotten through all of this brown. This is the start of the airplane. Gotten to more of the ceiling and woodwork here, and finally hit pops of color. So aren't those happy colors? I love them. So again, not a super whole lot, but slowly but surely this one's getting the work done. And I find I want to work on it more now that I'm into some color. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to work on. So that's Toy Shop. And I'm just going to put my Q snap back on here real quick. My snap back on my Q. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but it snaps onto the Q frame. So, putting my Q back on my snap. Okay. I have dogs at my feet, so I'm putting this stuff away. Sorry. My dogs like to sniff everything. My dogs slobber, so I'm trying to keep everything clean and organized and slobber free. Okay, my next one is the Nativity. I have it in Art Designs, the Nativity, and I am doing the Max Color version. Not super sized, so regular size, Max Color. Artwork by Donna Gelsinger. Charted by Hayde. This one is being stitched with Tara over at One Stitch at a Time and Angie at Angie Slowly Crafts. And we have a hashtag, Baby in a Manger Sal. So if you are working on this one, I just noticed that Stitching Big Things with Hallie is going to be starting hers at some point in time. She has the pattern. So I did reach out to her and let her know about the hashtag, and to feel free to use it if she'd like. So if you're working on this one, doesn't matter which version of it, feel free to use the hashtag. So the last time you seen this one, I was at 0.53%. I'm now at 0.69%. I'll use my notebook. So, can you see I love the colors. Jen, the caffeinated crafter, gets sick of working on palm trees, and I can completely understand why. But the detail coming together is amazing. So, I just heard my dogs snore. They crack me up. I did catch Tori snoring while looking at me the other day. So she fake snores. She tries to fake everybody out. So yeah, so my number 6 challenge each week is to work on a sale. And so anything that I am doing as the sale gets pulled out. So I try to pull this one out to get a little bit of extra work done on it. So I still have to do my sale for this week. So there's this one that I'm doing. I really should do some more work on Phantom of the Opera for the Teresa Made Me Do It sale. I could do some more work on a stitching shelf sale. I could do Santa as the FC Christmas sale, which is full coverage Christmas sale. There's so many hashtags, you guys. So many options, and I can't make up my mind. So, if you have a preference of which one you'd like to see me work on and for the next video for progress, yeah, just put it down below. So I have Checking It Twice. Let me just look here and see. I have Checking It Twice, a stitching shelf, the Nativity, Phantom of the Opera, and this next one I'm going to show you, I am stitching it with Steph from Total Stitch Show. So I was thinking of putting this one down as a Witchy Woman sale to see anybody else. So I think I'm going to go with that. I need to, well, I got to check Instagram and see if it's available. But yeah, I think I'd like to use Witchy Woman sale for All Hallows Eve. This one is by Donna Gelsinger. And this one I'm stitching with Steph, Total Stitch Show. This one is fun, you guys. However, I did notice that there's a 032 in my pattern. So, from what I understand, 032 is Kreinik, not DMC 32. So, if that's the case, I need to get that before it's time to use it. I am thinking, I haven't looked at the pattern close enough. I'm thinking it's supposed to be like the sparkle. So if you look here, you see how it looks kind of sparkly in here and stuff. I'm assuming that's where it needs to go. I haven't even looked to see how many stitches it needs. But before I order it, if you have suggestions for a substitute for 032 Kreinik, sorry, I'm trying to get the snap off. Please leave it down below for me, because I don't even know if Steph has noticed it yet. I haven't reached out to her yet, but we're going to need to either get the Krynic or get a substitute. So I did pop the Q-snap off of this one. Again, Royal Rose, working across. The last time you've seen this one, it was at 2.51%, and now it's at 2.64%. So not black, just a lot of like navy blues, and coming across. Looking at it in the camera, I can't tell. On the dark spots, I can't tell. I can't tell if it's putting lines in it from Royal Rose or not. I think just what I'm seeing is where it's been folded, and I'm following the lines down with my eyes. I don't know. I can't really answer that. I haven't, when I'm working on it and looking at it, I don't really see it, but here in the camera, I can see it. But I don't think I'm gonna have lines. I think it's just my eyes. So anyways, so I'm up in here where the colors are getting a little bit lighter. And this one I'm gonna continue to work across. There's not much material folded up over here, so I really do want to get to the end, and then I will decide from there if I want to come down and kind of work what's in my Q-snap page by page. So my Q-snaps, I prefer, so I get the 8x8 and 11x11 package on Amazon, and then I use that to make two 8x11s. It's what works with my Lowry and seems to be manageable for me without being like big and bulky. So that being said, instead of, oh, I just zipped that. I didn't mean to. I did so good not zipping anything. So that being said, I'm kind of leaning towards, so that I don't have to hold up this big long project and show you, I'm kind of leaning towards working within my Q-snap, my 11x8 area, and then I think it'll be easier for all of us, including myself, to see progress. So I have one more project to talk about, but before I forget, on a side note, if you are doing Royal Rose and you are doing like within what's in your Q-snap, or page, doing it by page, basically what's in the Q-snap, can you just comment below and let me know how it's working out for you, and if the Royal Rose is working okay using that method, as far as I just don't think I want to keep moving my Q-snap. I don't know. Call me lazy. It hurts my hands. Okay. Hang on. I need to pause you. I forgot something. 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I forgot the Stitchy kindness. Anyhow. Organized chaos, right, guys? Okay. Focus project. Secret project. Last time I talked about it, 4 weeks ago, I was at 3.06%. Currently, as of last night, when I put it away, I'm at 8.35%. I am super stoked. it is working out fantastic. I am working all the way across in rows, the 10 by 20 blocks, Royal Rose method. It's coming together, guys. It's my focus. It's a daily stitching except for the weekends. So Monday through Friday it gets work done. Some days the high confetti slows me down, or I get a late start and I only get 600 stitches. Yesterday I hit 1200 stitches and then got to work on Waterhole Master for a little bit. So again, it's dependent on what time hubby comes home, and it's dependent on his days off and stuff like that. So I'm getting there. I'm making progress, and that's all that matters. Okay, so that's all of the stitching of my projects I have to show. Next I want to talk about Stitchy Kindness. I had 1 cup of coffee before I had to go get in the pool this morning. If you're a coffee drinker, you know it's not enough. And so now I'm drinking coffee now that I'm back home. Okay. My dear friend Carey, she is the Patient Stitcher on YouTube. Fantastic person. I am so glad our paths crossed. I will link her down below. She is taking a break from FlossTube because her and her husband are going on a hiking adventure. So cool. And she will be vlogging her trip, and I am so excited to watch her adventure. So much fun. But she is an absolute gem, and I love her. I just love her. So she had in one of her previous videos, just recently, within the last 4 weeks, she did a giveaway, and I won. I was one of the winners. So she did project bags. She made them herself, and we are our own worst critic, right? Like, we are so judgmental of ourselves that it's sickening. Why can't we just love ourselves and what we do, right? I get it. I'm the same way. So she said they're not perfect, so overlook imperfections. So I got my bag, and you guys, it is perfect. Carey, it is perfect. You did such a great job. So I got to choose, and of course I chose snowmen because we all know that I have a love for snowmen. So this is my bag. So it's got a nice heavy duty zipper and this beautiful fabric. And look at the bottom. You guys, how sweet is that? So sweet. So sweet. Are you ready for the back? Oh my God. Look at that. I don't have project bags. I have those cheap zipper things from Amazon. But look at the quilting and the fabric. Amazing. And she's got a handle. Like, perfection. It's got the clear front on it. So, you know what's going to go in here. This is either going to be checking it twice or my wine snowman, Snow Merlot, is going to go in this amazing project bag. So I can see why these can become an addiction, because fantastic. Absolutely gorgeous. So I was super excited to get that. She also gifted me an Almanique scroll frame as she was packing up to get her stuff ready to go into storage. She asked for my address and said she was going to send me something. And she had talked about her project bags. So I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get a project bag, right? First ever project bag. So a few days later, my mail lady pulls in and honks the horn. And like, why is she honking the horn? There shouldn't be anything that I have to go out for in the ice. So I got dressed and I got my boots on and I went out very carefully. And she handed me this long box. Like, I have no idea. And I looked at it and I seen Carey's name and I'm like, oh my goodness, what is she sending me now? And so I got all giddy because I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's like Christmas. I got in the house, you guys, and I opened it up, and it's an Almanique. Am I saying that right? Almanique scroll frame. Tears come to my eyes. I have been looking at those, but financially, because I am not working due to my health, I can't spend that kind of money. But Carey had doubles and she sent me one. So I think once I figure out how to get it all together, right? My secret project, my special project is going to go in that special frame. It fits. I've already tried. However, because I'm a dingbat and I did not leave myself much fabric for margins, I have to wait. I have to wait until I'm down far enough to where the material can actually go in and still leave me a working space. So that will soon be housed in that. But Carey, my dear, our friendship has grown beyond more than what I could ever imagine. And it has nothing to do with the gifts and everything to do with the love and support and conversation that you and I have. And I love you, my dear friend. I hope you have such an amazing time on your hiking trip. And I will live vicariously through you and your videos. So I am super excited for you. And don't forget, when you're looking for your forever home, there are lots of places around me here in Michigan. So I can help you find a house. Okay. Next, I want to talk about a couple of charts that I was gifted. So the first one comes from Tara at One Stitch at a Time. I won a giveaway, and we all said it's fine. We have plenty to work on. Wait until there's a Haid sale. So the pattern that I picked out is Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Dominic Davison, and this is the Mountain Cabin Max Colors. Gorgeous. I kept going back to it. And when I sent her a message and said, this is the one I think I want, she let me know that she also has that pattern. She doesn't know when she's going to start it, and I don't know when I'm going to start mine because I need fabric. But I told her we should stitch that one together as well, since we're also doing the Nativity. since getting this pattern, I have seen Celia, one of my Facebook friends, is also working on this one, and it's fantastic. So if you are part of the Royal Rose group, go check out Celia's. It's amazing. She's doing such a fantastic job. So Celia, I am enjoying watching your progress on that and cannot wait one day for mine to look as good as that one. My next one is a chart that my Facebook Stitchy friend Amanda gifted me. This was in my wish list, and this is artwork by none other than Donna Gelsinger, and this is Quick Stitch Lakeside. And when I seen this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is like my perfect getaway every summer. So we are huge on bonfires and just hanging around outside. And Adirondack chairs, I personally cannot sit in them. They're not ergonomically correct, but I love them. I love them. So I cannot wait. So Amanda, thank you. I cannot wait to stitch that one up. I can't. Okay. I have some shout outs. My gosh, we're almost at an hour, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm talking slower. I've got more to share. Just hot mess. Okay, shout outs. I want to shout out Diamond Grandma. Diamond Grandma, her name is Lynn, and she has a YouTube channel, Diamond Grandma, and she also has a Facebook group. And her Facebook group is Diamond Grandma Crafts, I believe. But she does diamond painting, but she encourages all crafts on her Facebook page. And I love her. She is such a sweetheart. And each month she does a theme. And you can use diamond painting or crochet or cross stitching, anything for that theme, and then you use the hashtag. So this month the hashtag is Jungle Theme or Jungle Fever 23. Anyhow, you can go on Facebook and find her at Diamond Grandma Crafts. I'll tag her down below. So while I'm working on my diamond paintings, I don't know that I have a jungle theme. However, I have Waterhole Master, and so that is the one I'm going to focus on because I'm doing a big diamond painting for the Mermaids and Magic 2023 event that started this month. And that is, if you diamond paint and you want to get into any of these events, Diamond Grandma does a monthly event, and then she will pick a winner. Right now it's Mermaids and Magic by Shay and Randy over at, they're on YouTube. Randy is You Can Call Me Butter, and Shay is Diamond Painting with Shay. I'll link down below. Diamond Painting with Shay. Shay's Diamond Painting. Anyhow, I participated in their event last year, and it was so much fun. And they give away prizes and all that fun stuff too. So it's just kind of something different than just stitching. So I will link her. I will link all of them in case you're interested. Also, there's Katie and I forget. Katie is Diamonds and Washi on YouTube. I forget. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I forget which one is running the Facebook group and the event with her. But it's Emeralds and Diamonds, I believe. Again, I'll look it up and then I'll link it down below in case you're interested, any of you diamond painters. Okay, Karla from Stitch Me Sane. Amazing. She's going to do a wow. And that's a wall of women. And she has so many amazing projects on the go. Full coverage. Just awesome. So go check her out. I will link everyone down below. There's Tania. Tania, yes. I always just want to call her Tania, and I know she pronounces it different, but she's another dear friend of mine, Stitching Addicted. She is dealing with some health struggles as well, and not able to stitch as much as she was or would like to, but she is still making fantastic progress on her full coverages. So go check her out and give her some love. My dear friend Amy Taylor, love you, girl. She has a channel as well, just Amy Taylor, and I will link her below. She does stitching and knitting, and just great personality. And her and I, even though the weird time difference, we are still gonna get together and we are gonna stitch together, and we're gonna figure it out. Holly from My Daily Hates. Holly, you are fantastic. Again, thank you for always shouting me out, always encouraging with your full coverage. She had a finish, and she's got her mountain landscape as a finish. She's got quick stitch falling snow she's working on, and even though it's quick stitch, the detail's amazing in that one, and that one has gone into my wish list. So Holly, you are enabling as well. Karla's enabling. Everybody's enabling. So enabling, and I love it. I love it. Tania is she's doing fortune teller, and I so want to do that one. It's an awesome pattern. Okay, almost done, guys. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my stitchy friends, my uncrafty friends that follow me and love me, and of course my family and my therapist Noelle. So the last 4 weeks have been very rocky. This is just my little life update. Very rocky, physically, emotionally, mentally. Life has stressed me out. Things have become overwhelming. My truck broke down. Hubby's car is on the fritz. Transmission's pretty much out of it, so that's done. I have physical therapy and other appointments I need to get to, and the only thing running was my Jeep. And, well, hubby needs that for work. And because he works so much and he has classes at night for firefighter training, there's not a lot of time to work on things. $600 later, my Suburban's back up and running. His car is toast, and he's driving my pink Jeep back and forth to work. So, it is what it is. So I have my truck back. Yeah. Things have been rough. It's been a crazy 4 weeks. And those of you that are in the Discord group with Suki, I've reached out and chatted with you. I've chatted with my therapist. I've chatted with my mom. You know, I've talked. I have. But that was after my self-isolation. So I do tend to close up shop, and I'm focused, and that's it. Like, I don't like to reach out and burden anybody with my problems, because we are all struggling with something. And everybody's got a fight on their hands with their own crap going on. That while I can be there for everybody else, even when I'm shut down, I can be there for other people. But I'm not one to voice what's going on with me, because I don't want to burden anybody. I know, as much as you all say you're here for me, and it's fine, and it's not a problem, I know. That stems from way back in my teenage years and the PTSD that I deal with. So I was never allowed to voice before, and so I climb up. So I'm sorry, but I appreciate the reaching out, the love, the support, everything. Everything. You all have been fantastic, and I truly do appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Pool therapy sucks. The water is 90 degrees and feels fantastic. Of course, it feels cold after you've been in it a few minutes. The exercises hurt. This is for my right hip. Today was my second session. I could barely get myself up out of the pool. So much pain in my right hip and lower back. So I expect stiffness. I don't expect sharpshooting pains afterwards. And then she sent me home with things she wants me to do here at home. I'm like, woman, I'm like twice a week in the pool doing these exercises. Like, it sucks. I hurt. I don't know that I can do them at home. Other than that, that's pretty much everything in a nutshell. I do appreciate greatly everyone that comes and spends time with me. I appreciate all of the new Stitchy friends that I have had over the last 4 weeks. The comments, the love, the affection, the outpouring of unconditional support. Amazing, you guys. Amazing. Thank you. So that's pretty much all that I have. My throat's getting dry. So pretty much all that I have. And it sounds like my Chewy's gonna need me again for breathing issues. So if you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It does truly help. If you want to see and follow my journey for future purposes, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would. I would love to have you come join the family here. I'm an introvert, but I am a keyboard warrior, people. I love interacting with people. Just don't like being out and about all the time. I'm content and safe at home, but I love to chit chat via text and messenger. So I would love for everybody to continue to reach out and comment down below. Let's see. Yeah, if you hit the subscribe and you hit the bell notification for all notifications, then it will let you know every time that I end up uploading a video. My plans are to continue, since I got such positive feedback on my Craft With Me video. I am going to call them Craft With Me's because if I say Craft With Me, then I can put stitching and rambling, diamond painting and rambling, crocheting and rambling, and I can categorize it that way versus having like stitch with me, diamond paint with me, crochet with me, like just too much. It's Craft With Me. We're crafting, and you don't oh, I'm sorry, I just kicked you. I kicked you. I'm sorry. And that way there too, like, I don't want people to think that because it says Stitch With Me that they won't get anything out of it, because it's really me stitching and rambling on to keep myself and everyone else company. But like, you can do any craft that you want. I don't care if you listen to me while you're cooking and cleaning. Doesn't matter to me. But so it's a Craft With Me. I will be doing some diamond painting ones. I got some haul in for diamond painting. Hubby is diamond painting with me now, so we do have some of that. Yeah, some more Craft With Me videos. I'm hoping to be back in a week or two with progress and get back on the bandwagon. I can't make any promises with physical therapy. I just don't know how I'm going to feel from one day to the next. And I mean, I can even tell from this video that I'm not 100%. I am, compared to my other videos, I'm not 100%. So that's all I have. Thank you for liking, subscribing, spending time with me, leaving comments. Again, my biggest question is for that 032 chronic. If you could let me know what's worked for you for a substitution of whether it's, I don't know, I think there's Petite Treasure braids. I think there's a DMC that you can use. I don't know, but please let me know any of your thoughts or suggestions on that. And until next time, guys, and that's all I got. That's all I got. So peace and love.